It has almost been a week since the surprise passing of Hulk Hogan, and now that all of the professional wrestling organizations have ran a show and done their own tributes to Hogan, it has been nice to see some of the ways that some of the promotions that he has impacted have celebrated his life, while others have left a lot to be desired, specifically his home federation, okay, the WWE. The way that they came out on Friday was nothing short of infuriating. A slapdashed video package when they are known, and especially back in the day, to cut but a touching tribute even at a moment's notice, and you had more than a day, and the best that you could do was drag out Triple H to try to do some sort of half-assed impassioned voiceover with a bunch of disparate clips thrown over the top. It was absolutely disgusting. And then to see only one person came out later and made passing note to Hogan on the show, it was absolutely abhorrent. New Japan, when Hogan would go overseas and wrestle in Japan, that was where he would hang his hat. Had a very, very nice 10-bell salute. Had a picture of the man in the ring. Tanahashi said a couple of things. He's the president over there. And then, of course, Tiger Hattori also had some very kind words after the show. It was very well done, incredibly well done. And even TNA, a place that, well, yeah, okay, Hogan was there for, what, 3 or 4 years at that point in time, and you could kind of say that, you know, he definitely led to the dark days, as he just kind of left on a whim because the Fed was offering up a Legends contract that they would later revoke for a little while, but even they had a nice video package ahead of the show that they did. But yeah, for them to drop the ball like this on Friday, it was just like, it was pathetic. I was absolutely shocked at just how slapdash this was. And then thankfully, by the time Monday rolled around, they had a much nicer video package. Actually had a touching song underneath of it. It didn't have any cringe narration over the top. It just simply had audio clips from the years gone by, and it was well done. It was very reminiscent of the stuff that they have done before. They did the 10-bell salute that had everybody out on the stage. I think even at the tail end of this, I can't play any of this because WWE loves to claim everything, but Eric Bischoff was there, Nick Hogan, Hulk's kid, and then, of course, CM Punk trying to get himself over there because, oh, I hate Hulk Hogan. He's a fucking piece of shit, that guy is. But that's been the defining takeaway. You don't hate modern wrestling enough, okay? Because going back to Friday, okay, for as many flowers as I'm going to give them for Monday, but on Friday you had stupid Cody Rhodes come out, okay? Your father made a hell of a lot of money working with and booking Hogan, and just because he was a poor manager of his finances, you're what, trying to hold a grudge or some shit like this? But yeah, pays tribute to Hulk Hogan. Well, that's one way to put it, because to really summarize another one of his fucking modeling, oh, what do you want to talk about promos, I'm just gonna go ahead and try to make anybody care about running back this fucking Cena feud. But he came out to the ring, yeah, on SmackDown to address his upcoming match with Cena at SummerSlam. First, he paid tribute to Hogan, who passed away on Thursday. Cody acknowledged the complicated feelings around Hogan's legacy and called him one of the premier entertainers and professional wrestlers of all time. He then thanked Hogan. Yeah, that's it. That's the only reference outside of the opening package and the opening 10-bell salute that Hogan got on the show. Fucking atrocious, man. And the rest of these carny hacks that are in this pathetic, dilapidated business, all that they can do is just simply put themselves over. Make the death of a fucking icon all about themselves. This shit gets me hot, man. As I said it last week when we were talking about Hogan himself. Without him, like, you guys are playing in fucking bingo halls, a couple of gymnasiums. Probably these bitches that are up there right now, the only way that they would get any sort of recognition is if somebody was subscribed to their fucking OnlyFans. Like, they are totally and completely irrelevant. But no, they want to go ahead and make the passing of a legend all about them. WWE star announces break from social media following Hulk Hogan comments. Chelsea Green, a Canadian who is mid-card for life. That's the best pull that CBS could get. But okay. Says that she has received death threats in the wake of her comments about Hulk Hogan. I'm sure. Green was on CBS News 24/7 promoting WWE Unreal. Yeah, because that's how dead this company is, okay, where they're doing behind-the-scenes stuff, letting you know that they really still are booking by the seat of their pants. It's almost like all the bad shit that was foisted on Vince's plate when he was still booking. It's almost like that's the way that this type of business is run, and nothing's really changed. Oh, but oh no, Hunter's just so much nicer behind the scenes. Fuck off. When asked about him, she praised his contributions to the wrestling industry. She later posted an apology to X to those who felt she dismissed the negative aspects of Hogan's legacy, because that's what all of this shit is about. You go on there and say nice things about the pioneer of your industry, the founding father, okay, the George Washington, if we're going to be doing a Mount Rushmore of professional wrestlers. And so on Friday, Green revealed that she's taking a break from social media as a result of the messages that she's received. Because internet wrestling fans and terminally online fucking freaks are the only people that are left watching this shit product, okay? And because the people that work these circuits are no better, okay? Some fucking spud out there at the Performance Center posts a message critical of Hulk Hogan tributes on social media. Jamar Hampton, who is on season 1 of WWE. Is that the one that's streaming on the fucking Tubi, or is that the one that's on another one of these free apps? Hilarious. Taking shots at the guy who is selling out Madison Square Garden. Meanwhile, you couldn't fucking sell out an Olive Garden. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Jamar Hampton, yeah, has been seen on WWE Evolve. Oh, posted a message on Instagram that has since been deleted, questioning the tributes made across the world following Hogan's death on Thursday. Is this really, who we should be celebrating? Do your research. Fucking go back and take some English classes, you fucking moron. Then link to a YouTube video. Oh, the leaked sex tape that got Gawker shut down. Interesting, right? Featuring a transcript of Hogan's, leaked sex tape recorded in 2007, where he made racist statements, including the use of the N-word. Oh my god. And admitted that he was a racist to a point. When the video became public in 2015, WWE cut ties with Hogan, though eventually, reconciled in 2018. Yeah, do your research. He said the no-no word, and he said that, he has spicy opinions. That's enough that we should all press S to spit on the guy's grave. It's pathetic shit. And speaking of that leaked sex tape, who were the two parties involved in that? Well, of course, you had the Hulkster brother. Then you had Bubba the Love Sponge's wife. God, what a piece of shit this guy is, like dating all the way back. And if you're an old school Opie and Anthony fan like I am, you know exactly who Bubba the Love Sponge is. Another one of these hacks that put on the puker voice. It was like Piers Morgan, man. Like, for as much as he's gonna get credit for putting on some of the good YouTubers out there to talk entertainment, it's like, okay, the passing of Hulk Hogan, the best that you could do is somebody who has spent the past 10 years coming around to try to reconcile with his cuckoldry fetish and Vince Russo. All right, good stuff. I'm kind of unfamiliar who the bald guy is, but just like Chelsea Green, Bubba the Love Sponge makes Hogan's passing all about himself. Bubba the Love Sponge says he a million times regrets letting his wife get fucking blasted by the Hulkster. He probably was at the, he was probably at the low point of his life. I was trying to cheer my buddy up, and it was a complete mistake. You were trying to cheer your buddy up, okay? And instead of, taking him out to the bar and sitting down and having a beer, you went, hey, why not fuck my wife? And I'm old enough to remember when this story first broke, when everything was going down at the time, Bubba's trying to paint this as some sort of a one-off event, but we kind of know that this was something that was going on in perpetuity. I'm trying to clean up his act after the fact is really goddamn pathetic, but not the most pathetic thing, okay? Because you have Joey Swoll, rather, somebody who I've talked about before, and generally speaking, like when he normally does his videos, his type of videos, he does gym critique stuff, and it's often pretty good. He goes after gym thoughts that are out there making a ruckus inside of public fitness facilities, and it's all in all good stuff. But apparently, so after Hogan passed, he put out a video of him doing cosplay, wearing the red and yellow with the feather boas and the handlebar mustache at the gym, flexing and cutting a promo, and it's like, okay, cool, that's a nice thing to put out. Now he backtracks on it? Like, just pathetic. Absolutely pathetic shit. Let's play this.
I owe my followers, my community, and all of social media an apology.
Why?
A few days ago, I reposted an old video of me in the gym wearing a Hulk Hogan Halloween costume on the day that he passed. Last night in my live stream, a lot of people expressed how upset and frustrated they were with me that I had posted that.
Why?
Instead of listening and understanding like I should have, I became defensive and said that I was posting to celebrate the wrestling icon, the person that so many of us looked up to as kids that we grew up with, that made us tear our shirts and take our vitamins and say our prayers. I didn't know to the extent of all the horrible things that he had done.
Like what?
Since last night, I have done a lot of research, talked to a few people, and learned all of the horrible, horrible things that that man has done, which is way more than just making a mistake and being human. So,
like what? Seriously, like what? Because there's all of these idiots echoing the exact same sentiments. We said something I don't like back in 2007 on a leaked sex tape. All right. Cool. Do you think these people are really upset about Hogan's favorite phrase between 94 and 99 and how his creative control ran wild all over WCW? Or they just don't like that he said the N-word? That's all this is about. Legitimately, that's all this is about. Because what other horrible things has he done? Oh, he granted a bunch of make-a-wishes. Oh, he was very generous when it came to donating to charities. Oh, he was exceptionally good with all of his fans. Oh, what a horrible piece of shit he is. He needs to be more like Charlotte Flair and write these fucking maudlin scripts in the Players Tribune about how I need the audience to like me because I'm a professional whore who's rivaling her father for how many fucking failed marriages she can have. Like, it's so goddamn pathetic. Oh, but Hogan said bad things after he was done fucking his friend's wife. What a terrible guy. Blow me.
Because of that, I have taken the videos down, and I apologize to anybody that I offended. I am sorry.
Ugh, I don't accept your apology. You just the rainbow F slur. I'm just that close, okay? But after this crap, okay, after he posts this video, and everybody roasts him, it's like, you said a nice thing about a dead guy. What the fuck are you talking about? He acts like, well, kind of anybody in his position who has made a career off of hitting softballs off of a tee, going after gym thoughts and barely there gym attire, getting universal praise for calling them 304s and saying that they shouldn't be in the gym, but the moment he faces a little bit of adversity, he has a complete and total fucking meltdown. All the good I've done, all the people I've helped, all for nothing. I truly hope all the people I've inspired to do great things in their life and pay it forward to help others and carry on my message, but no matter how much good you do, people just wait for a reason to hate you and tear you down. You either die a hero or live long enough to be the villain. Thank you for your support. I'm done. So you're gonna nuke your online presence because you bitched up, and then you bitched up again, then you got called out, and now you're just gonna throw your hands in the air. This is all stemming from the death of one of the most famous guys ever. This is some of the most weird shit that I have ever seen, and honestly, I think if Hogan is looking down on us right now and taking a look at what's going on right now, he's probably having a good laugh at the expense of all of these fucking idiots that are never going to be even a fraction as successful as he was in life and will continue to be in death. So rest in peace, Hulk Hogan, and rest in peace of the careers of all these fucking losers that we just talked about. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.